Protection of children's rights in Nigeria is severely limited by inadequate resources budgeted to it by successive governments. In addition to the lack of resources, the realization of children's rights is hampered by several factors that hinder the design and implementation of programs geared towards the protection and promotion of the rights and welfare of the child. These have left questions such as what aspects of planning and budgeting should be improved to enhance children's rights. According to experts, failure to take proper account of certain aspects of child protection in national programs, inefficient of use of resources by government at all levels, non-participation of children in planning and budgeting for programs, to non-adequate strategic information and statistical data on children welfare, and setting of unrealistic targets towards improving the situation of children in some areas, as well as poor coordination of programs due to unreliable financial records, are some of the factors that affect children.
If you don't know the real figures of the newborns in the country, you cannot project the number of children you are going to have. And in most cases, you discover that the budget will be very, very inadequate. So having a very reliable data is very, very key to implementation of the Child Right Act, so as to make the budget adequate. I will not come up with issues of inadequacy of the budget. As such, we will not be able to implement policies that are meant to protect the child, the act of the child. The National Bureau of Statistics and the various Bureau of Statistics for various states have a very important role to play.
The non-inclusiveness of children in our budgeting and planning is something that we need to also look at. Despite that, these children, I think about 42% of our Nigerian population are children, that is children below 15 years. But how many of them are brought to the decision table? You understand? Most of even the activities like International Day of the Girl Child, International Day of the Children, any program, child days, you could see that most of the programs, they are designed by the adults and implemented by the adults.
They said a better exchange of ideas and experiences between stakeholders will help in planning and budgeting that will promote an improvement of living conditions of children in the country.
Enforcement and right punitive measures. I think we'll be able to implement and domesticate the Right Act. And also the government should look at it as a thing of priority. So when it comes to budgeting, there's always not enough funds. But once you prioritize an issue, you must always make provision for that.
I've mentioned child participation is being ignored and is key. The children must participate in the design of their programs, in the planning and budgeting for their programs, their child, everything that has to do with their child rights.
The United Nations Child Rights Body said there was an urgent need to raise investment in child-focused sectors and programs in Nigeria to protect children's rights and enable them thrive and transition to adulthood without deprivations.